on strike, no more school today. They want more money, but the board won't pay. Everybody's talking about ecology.
What is going on, you all? This is CorreaL Thoughts, and we just lost another great person, another great man, another great comedian, brother of Eddie Murphy. Charlie Murphy has passed away due to complications to leukemia. This is a shocker to me, for one, and probably to a lot of you or to a lot of us, because nobody noticed that this man had been fighting with leukemia for a long time. Because leukemia doesn't just come out of nowhere and take you out. Leukemia is a long-term, painful process before it reaches to the point where it's life-threatening, you know. And some people die early on, and some people, they can have it for 10, 20 years before it really catch up to them. And what leukemia is, a lot of people, you probably, I didn't know at first what leukemia was. My first experience is knowing somebody that had leukemia was my college roommate, and not him, but his sister passed away due to leukemia, and it's a painful process, man. And he even has it too. It's a painful process, and there's no kind of way to tell how you get it, how to prevent it. They never figured that out. And basically, it's the cancer in the blood. It's the white blood cells growing in population and get to the point where it doesn't fight off infections or diseases. So a strep throat can kill you if you have leukemia. You know what I'm saying? A simple strep throat can kill you if you have leukemia. And it's sad, man. That this man, he was only 57 years old. And had a promising career right there at his fingertips. He was still doing great things. And also to know that he had leukemia for the longest, but always was able to crack a smile, always was able to hold his humility and humbleness and be able to continue on to push on through the pain that he had to go through. And I'm pretty sure he had to go through pain, because like I said, I seen somebody who battled with leukemia and lost to it. It's not a pretty sight, man. It's painful. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? Every little sickness that we get, we take a lot of our immune system for granted, and then we try to aspirate it through the food we eat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hinder our natural gift that help our blood cells give us to heal our body, to heal ourselves. You know, we take those things for granted, and where you got people who got these diseases where they can't have the same luxuries to fight off these infections. So, for him to have to go through that kind of pain and still be able to go on stage, make people laugh, you know what I'm saying? To be able to do movies and work hard and do TV shows and make appearances and, just living life. You know what I'm saying? Life is short, so that's another thing. Life is short. You never know where you're going to go. You never know what other people got going on. And I salute Charlie Murphy for that. You know what I'm saying? That would make it even more astounding to me about him as a person, him as a human being, to be able to roll with the pain that he feels probably go through every night, come home every night feeling terrible due to the leukemia, and be able to push his all on stage, all on TV shows. Like, we all fell in love with him when he told us a story about Rick James. Everybody fell in love with him then. But I remember Charlie Murphy, one from Eddie Murphy, talking about him and his brother on, I think it was Delirious, talking about the Guinea Goo Goo and, all that. You know what I'm saying? I remember them days. I remember when Eddie Murphy used to talk about his brother a lot on his stand-up. And I knew his brother had somewhat helped him out with his writing for some of his stand-ups. And also, his brother helped him write Harlem Nights. He was also featured in Harlem Nights. He was in Harlem Nights as well. So I knew who Charlie Murphy was back then. A lot of people didn't know who he was until Dave Chappelle gave him that spotlight. Charlie Murphy is a very dope individual. Very dope individual. He was about to blossom. He was about to get on Power. I don't watch Power. I mean, I'm not a fan of Power at all. But he was about to be in Power and continue to roll in Power. But you know, life comes at you. You know, take us away and take opportunities away at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's very unfortunate. You know, peace and light to his family, to his loved ones, to his brothers, to his friends. You know, to everyone that really rocked with this man. You know, truly rocked with this man. And to those fans who really, you know, look at it as inspiration, and also to us, just, you know, thinking about the disease, leukemia. Because leukemia is, you know, even though the statistics show that African Americans die at a higher rate due to leukemia, it's not race-based. You know what I'm saying? It's not race-based. From what I looked up and just researched recently, it don't seem like it's race-based, so we can't go down the rabbit train and say, oh, we only attack black men, or only attack black people. Like, that's not the statistic, even though that's not the case, because white people get it too. But it is prevalent that, you know, between the two races, or between the many races, black people die from leukemia at a higher rate than anyone else. So it's something to look into. Some more studies need to be done on it, and why is that the case? But that's not the issue here. Like, anybody who's suffering from leukemia, anybody who's suffering from any of these diseases is you know, and still be able to crack a smile, still be able to laugh through the pain that they feeling every single day. You know, you gotta commend them for that. You gotta commend that strength. That's super strength. That's some superhero strength, you could ask me. That's some real life strength. You know, I can get a sniffle right now. I'm walking around with a cast and I'm complaining. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's you know, we take a lot of things for granted, man. And sometimes you gotta find the humility within yourself, even when you're going through so much pain. And, you know, I commend him for that, man. I commend him. I support, you know, salute him for that. And he's going to be missed. You know, so rest in peace to Charlie Murphy. We do need to look into, you know, holistic eating. We need to start eating to live, because I think that not necessarily it will cure leukemia, because I don't know for sure it will, but I believe if we have the natural resources and eat the natural fruits and food and grow to eat the food that we grow, our health will be at 10 times stronger. We'll be able to build up the immune system and build up those white blood cells to fight off these infections. But a lot of people don't know about these tricks, because, you know, they're killing off the doctors. They're killing off the holistic doctors, the doctors that are trying to teach you proper nutrition. They're killing these people off. Well, people who even got a cure for cancer. You know what I'm saying? The people who say they got cure for cancer, there's a lot of stories and articles you can read up on about these things. But you know, but it's just a sad situation. And I just want to give my 2 cents and say, you know, rest in peace to Charlie Murphy. Let's just lift him up, lift his spirit up. You know, push love and light out there to the world. And thank you for giving us smiles and keeping us humble, teaching us true meaning of being humble and humility. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, thank you. And with that being said, this is CorreaL Thoughts. Thank y'all for listening. We got another episode of MothersHouse Podcast out there for you all. I'm going to post up a couple more videos soon. So you just keep in tune, and thank you for rocking with me this long. Until next time, peace, love, and light to you all. No love.